Okay, pilots, call me crazy again. Yeah, again. I've been looking at my A-10, my brand new, well, not brand new, new to me. My brand new A-10, FMS A-10 here. Got nav lights, got a nice landing gear light, but you know me, I love the LEDs. That's right, so let me show you something. Now, some of you might like it, some of you say, man, that's cool, but never would put it on their plane. But some might say, oh, goddamn, here he goes again. Oh, excuse my language. 70 millimeter. 70 millimeter. Fits right over that cone. I mean, fits right over it like it was a glove. Yeah, it's going to be on the outside. Might look a little tacky, I don't know. But that's why I'm just going to kind of tack it in a place or two here. And I seen where the engine cell splits apart at the bottom. Comes apart with screws, splits apart. So you can get in there with the EDF unit. So I can run my lead on the inside and get it out of the way. But problem number one I run into was where the guy that previously owned the plane put his receiver. I don't know how in the world that man put that receiver up in there. I don't know how in the world he got that thing in there. I can't even get 2 fingers up there and reach the servo connector. Okay? So that creates a problem with hooking up to the throttle with my 3-color band. See, that's got to go into the throttle. That's all it is to it, pilots. That's all it is to it. You plug it right into your throttle, wide in. And since it's going to be 2 on this, and I'm going to have to, you know. But there is another opportunity, maybe, that somewhere in this unit here somewhere, there's a Y harness. Or either the Y harness might be way up here under the receiver somewhere. Okay. And the only way I'm going to find that out is, of course, I'm going to take the engine cells off, take them apart. And, of course, you know me, I have to add extras. So, see the panel line going right straight down here? Going right straight to the servo. Going right straight to it. I mean, I couldn't have drawn it straighter. Okay? You feeling me? Are you gonna be a indicator, strobing indicator right here? This is the inside of the rudder. It's gonna run down the inside. Here's the servo lead. It's gonna run through the servo lead, through the elevator, the way the rudder lead runs. Let me get it turned where you can see the hole. It ain't real big. It ain't gonna be fun. Could be a pain, could be trouble. But it's gonna come out up here at the top where these leads come out. Go into the fuselage, and then that's what I got to find out right here when I take this out. I gotta see how much it might be able to even see it. You never know. But we gotta open her up. So nurse has done gave me the proper tool. Now the weight of the plane is actually sitting on the engine cells right now on the stand. So when I get all these loose, the engine cells are going to, you know, so I gotta be careful here. And the balance of the plane might go nuts on me too. But I'm hoping that, oh Lord, I'm hoping that there's a Y harness down here somewhere, or just, you know, anything will help. Maybe just connect on an extension to each of the, would be right in here somewhere, maybe. Okay. this is the boring part here. But I want to show you everything I've done here, everything. This could be a long one. I can't get to them, they won't come up here to me. Got them out. I left that screwdriver on a magnet for a long time, but it don't want to help me. Just kind of wiggling here. Wiggling there. Little wiggle there. I see ESC wires. I don't see no servo leads at all. Okay. That ain't good. That ain't good. That ain't good. That means them ESCs is way up in there. Okay. Well. And I don't see anything, no holes. This is all solid right here. Can you see all that? It's just holes for ESC leads to go through. He's got them taped together there where they won't come apart. But I've still got to get those screws right here out and separate the tops from the motors. Screwdriver nurse. Let's see if it's the same size. Yep, same size. The same size screwdriver has fit everything. I'm gonna have to get some kind of a pad in here to put back behind this pallet. Let me get this one loose. Get this one loose. Go in the screw. Ooh, that one's tight. That one's very tight. That one's very tight. Like it's got glue on it, you know what I mean? The screwdrivers ain't, oh my goodness, screwdrivers ain't got glue on the end of it now. Yeah, and have some glue in it there. Okay, let me grab something here. I can just reach it. Oh, yes. Okay, let me grab some screws now, don't lose my screws. I want one, I want two. Okay. There's one that's got glue on it, but it looks like it's free now. Okay, yeah. Almost got that one to come out. Sounds good. Keep a lot of little things like this pops just has a little pad in there so it won't bend them. Panel or something. I don't know if that, well, that tube is going to come out. It might be glued in. And then my unit's gonna come loose too, but they just split in all these little covers. I can't get in there and pry on nothing on that one. Don't know which way it's gonna separate. That might be glued together pretty good there, Pops. That might be the end of the story right here. This is all factory put together right here, pilots. When you get it out of the box, these sails are already connected to it. So, and all this looks solid here. There's a piece been glued in or put, yep, see there it is right there. That's been glued in to get to the leads. Now I could take this thing off, but goodness gracious, I don't know, pilots. I don't know if I can get it out here far enough to disconnect them. Nope, can't do it. So might as well leave that, well, since I didn't pull it off. But this is not coming apart. Okay, got one end up. This down here is kind of tough. Yeah, there's glue all the way down through that seam. I can see it now. Now, why in the world did they glue that together? I know people's gonna want to take it apart. Come on, man. Alright, I know my knife's gone. My knife's gone. I still get it out in the truck from the July trip, I believe. Oh, here it is right here in my toolbox. There you go. There you go. That's where it's supposed to be. I can see streamers. But I don't want to get too deep here with this blade now and cut something I ain't supposed to. And that you still want to stay together there. Get up here where I want you. Where are you going? Let's go see that thing. Unpredictable. Let me make sure that screws apart there. Sure felt like that. Yep, that was loose. It's just sitting there spinning. That one's sitting there spinning. Nurse, knife, scalpel. Pay attention. If I had some light over here, that would help too. Well, they glued that seam up good right there. I wonder what they done that for. And I'm thinking that tube back there could have a ring of glue around it too. I've got to remember I have to push down here. That pop loose. God, good. This one just don't want to let go. Trying to keep from banging my edges up too bad here. But this thing just will not let go. I'm gonna try it again here. Let me look in here a minute. I bet you they got that reduction tube there glued in pretty good too. Scalpel. We all know the sound of cutting through glue. That just does not want to come apart right there. What are you doing to me? Got some tissue here. Got some tissue. I bet that went there. It went. Got it that time. Oh, I see what it is now. They've got glue all around that screw mounts. You know how they'll have the plastic hard mounts. There is glue all around, just all over the place. Let me give you over here and get a better look. It's gonna be could be trouble. Right. Let me see what I'm working with over here. But you know what? Get it all in the way now. Get it all in the shot. Get it all in the shot. See the glue in there on the end. Had it around that hard mount. But I've got it separated. We've got our engine right here, or motor, excuse me. It's still screwed into that top panel. I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't. I'm not looking at the screen. But I'm going to put that ring burner back here and run the lead down, back through, out through here, in and up. And it's also going to have the two, well, maybe I might tee it in together because it's all going to be strobing. Tee it in maybe up here where I can get to it, and then run the single lead up when I run the leads for the ring burners up through there. So let's see what we got here. I still got to figure out what's going to be the deal on that receiver. Could be a part 2 on that one. We're already 17 minutes in. We just now got those engine cells apart. One of them. My light's going to be dead here in a minute, even if I got it on charge. Scalpel. Just trying, pilots. I can feel hitting that hard plastic. Yep, right there. So you feel the tip of your blade hitting that hard plastic. So don't be forcing nothing. Just kind of ease around it. I'm continuing to go down in that seam there, and I'm not really running into a lot of glue right here. Here's a little bit. All right, I'm gonna stop right there. Where's my screwdriver? Screwdriver nurse. Let's make sure these things listen in here. See, I ain't even touch screws out of this. Look at our nurse. I gotta fire this bitch. Okay, here we go. Oh, Had a little glue on the tip of that. Yep. I don't like running into glue with the screws. Don't like it. If you just joined in, this A-10 has been bombed by EQRC. We're going to light it up here in a little bit. Pretty tight. That one's going to come out. Let's see. No glue. I can see the glue on the end of that one. I don't think that one's going to come out no time soon. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm sticking my thumb into the port here, grabbing hold of that tube with these 2 fingers, taking just the thumb and pushing on, not on the tube, but on the inside. of the engine seal. I'm kind of working around that tube. I know that tube's got some glue on it, but it's not letting go yet. Now I'm taking the same and pushing apart here. Taking my thumb here. I'm going to try to push against my hand, see what happens here. Yep, that one's still tight. That one's still tight. There it comes. Easing a little pressure on you. Goodness, don't tell me that's got glue on the inside. That doesn't kind of turn loose better on the inside than it did on the outside anyway. I'm going to go a little bit more here. Going around my tube there, a little lip. Kind of get deep right there because that glue was all over that spot. Wasn't too much around that because that's it. No. Oh goodness. I might as well try it and see. It's going to be difficult because it's kind of hard to keep your knife level, so you're going to have to, well, I'm going to have to come in angle here. And then you got to remember now, your lead is coming out on this side. So I'm just burying this nice barely a 1/4 of an inch in there. Alright, let's see here. Okay, that one turned loose that time. I see some stringers. Let me see if I can snip these stringers. Okay. Let's see here. I've got to get that on the inside separated because that's where the wire is going to be going. And there it went right there. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm in the shop, Pops. I got to look, see what's going on here. There's something holding it off, but I got it now. See, I can get that centered. This thing wants to stay in the wrong piece for some reason. Yeah. Why does it want to stay on that? The glue has come loose on the screw mount. And won't release. Well, maybe if I'd have took the screw out of it, it seems like that screw hadn't been took out, huh? Maybe on the video y'all seen that. Eric, take that screw out. Nurse, nurse, you're fired. Yes. And there went my screw. Okay, now it's still glued to it. That's the reason. Oh boy, that thing glued good. Yeah, there's definitely been some glue got in between that. All right, let me show you what happened there. First of all, I don't think I took it screw out by. I don't think I did. So when I glue that together, all this right here, this glue was on top of this mount, this hard mount here, and had this all glued together. It's all up through there, so you just got to kind of ease that out. And it pulled this mount loose from the motor. That mounts the motor in, so I can glue that back in. That's okay. That's okay. Ain't no problem. Flip this back over here where we can see everything. Leave that there. Leave that there. Oh, now what was that about? What was that about, huh? Let me see here. Where did that go? Was that a screw? Yep, there it is right there. You gotta keep an eye on that stuff. Let me look and see if that other screw's in the hole. Because it might have fell out too. I don't see it down there. I think I heard it hit the plane. Okay, let me set this back up here a second. Okay. That one's still in, that one's still in. That one's still in, okay. I think that's all of them, yep, 6. This is what's falling out right here. All right, I got all 6 of them. Let's see, 1, 2. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's supposed to be like that because this one's like that. It just has like a weird cut to it right here. But it's supposed to be like this, like it on both sides anyway. Let's see. There you are. There you are. I knew I was missing a screw. I knew I was missing a screw. Gotcha. Okay. Now. Gotcha. Right here where this tube comes in, that's where I want my lead to run down. Cut a valley around it. I think I'll go that way. Run around here to there. Yep. My lead's gonna come right up through here. All right, and I'm gonna come to the outside of that and I'm gonna just cut a little channel that comes up to here. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna go right off of that lip, the lip right here on this dress tube. Now I've heard that people put a smaller one on it, but I mean, that's to get speed and you know, acrobats and all that. No, pilots, that's not me. Uh-oh, run into a spar or something right there. What is that? Yep, that sounds like a spar. At least it got maybe the thickness of the servo lead deep enough. All my tools in this toolbox because I took it to raw. Everything. Taking just a small screwdriver, small straight screwdriver, and just kind of going down my cut there and widening it up a little bit so that lead will go in pretty good. Now, like I said, I'm just going to put a tack, 1 or 2, in case I just don't like it, you know. But you know, I believe I'll like it. I'm gonna put that lead in right there. Yeah, 3-ring burner on my A-10. I'm not gonna get the center burner. I think the ring burner will be enough. Okay, right here, I want to shove that down in there pretty good because that's right there at that spar. So the leads, where it's going and being held in on the 2 sides of that spar, will keep it where it's supposed to be when it goes over the spar, because it does get down in there enough, really, but you know, it's going to still hold it without it blocking the factory seed of the 2 panels going together. I'm getting it down in there pretty good. The foam just kind of folds back over it once you get it really down in there. And hold it right there. Right now. Our tube is on this side, okay? Out of that side, put it over here. Now this one, got it on the bottom, like so. Yep, oh goodness. And it looks like, yep, okay. It's locked in right there. So that's where it's supposed to go. Yep, there's the little, it's got a little tooth down there in the bottom where you got it lined up. Okay. Yep, there's a little spar or something right there. Right after that hard mount for the covering, they must have put a spar. Yep. It goes across this way here. I might stop the video after I get this right here wired up and then start another one on installing the LEDs. That way this thing won't be 2 hours long. But you'll get the idea of putting the ring burners on it and running the leads. You'll see me run the leads in the next video. Because I'm getting kind of tired of them. I'm tired, pilots. Boy, it's been a heck of a week and weekend. Got to hang out with some great friends. Got to meet some subscribers. Met a couple of subscribers. We all know Pay It Forward Brad. And I met David Hooker, or Hooks, I say Hooks. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry if I'm not. He was there. He come walking up to me. How you doing, EQ? I said, how you doing? Looked at his tag, said David. I said, how you doing, David? And he told me he's a subscriber. And guess what, pals? He flies at a field that's about 30 minutes away from my house. And showed me satellite views, pictures of it. It's a pretty nice place. So I'm gonna check it out. I got my AMA now. I'm ready to go. I wished I could have. I was gonna go today tonight, but I had yard work to do, pals. I had to cut my grass. Goodness gracious, that little rain yesterday shot it up a foot. But I'm gonna wait a little while. always a surprise. It happened well, let's see, Friday, yeah, yesterday. But I'll wait for the big announcement. Again, I'm getting this lead down there good so it won't be interfering with the cover going back on it flush. Alright, now I've got to get this lead right through that hole there. It's got all these big plugs in it. Goodness gracious. No, it's got a pretty good slot there. I'm just gonna get all that through there. Alright, now what I'm going to do with this control board now, it's a little bit wider than a servo connection. So I'm going to take this screwdriver and with just very little room, I'm going to make a groove in it right there. Very little room. Another one on the other side. Get a hold of my lead here. Not enough. You don't want to put too much pressure on that. And just pushing it through where I can't see it, of course. Nowhere where I can see it, nowhere. Okay. I got me a pretty good channel made there. Let's see if I can get through this time. My push out points just ain't lining up. The board's going in a different direction here. So I'm having to adjust to where the board's coming at. Okay. one of them. Getting hot, getting hot. I had to turn the fan off. It's getting hot, it's getting hot. Okay. I'm gonna go in, let me see what I'm gonna do here. Yep, going in on the bottom there. Okay. I don't want to use my hobby knife because I might accidentally cut that ESC lead. You don't want to do that, that's for sure. Don't want to do that. Alright, let me flip it over here and see where I'm going to come out of. For one thing, I forgot to take this off. It seems to be just lightly glued in there. Not much to take off. Yes, yes. I'm pushing through here. Finding out where it's going to come through out over here. And I'm going to work it back from this direction. Just kind of digging a channel in it there, pal. This is styrofoam. Thank God it's not balsa. Balsa, balsa, balsa. The wood. Clear enough hole. Clear a hole. Clear a hole. Okay. Got some foam. Foam balls. Yeah, go up in the motor. Yeah. There you go. Good job. Exactly where I wanted it. Oh, come on. Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me? I got it with my channel there. Can't see it, but there it is. There it is. Okay. There you go. All right. All right, pallets. We got a ring burner halfway done here. I'm gonna button it back up here up on the top. But there they are. There they are. How you like me now? So stay tuned. We'll be putting the LEDs in the rudders, stabilizers. And we'll have a strobe light here. There's my usual trademark. And I even looked in there and I found a little small white light. A little small white light. That's gonna go on the bottom. It's gonna be strobing on the bottom. So it's gonna have a white light strobing on the bottom. Everything's gonna be controlled through this control board that I've got from Arrows. This comes with the Bigfoot. Just strobes, you just plug the lights in it and it's just a strobe control. So this light, the light's gonna be on the bottom, it's gonna be on one plug. 2 lights in the rudder, it's gonna be on the other plug. Okay. Put that into my bind plug. There's my bind plug right there. Spectrum puts that bind plug out there for you. And guess what, pilots? The guy that was helping me set it up, he set it up, he done a great job. But he took it, he left that bind plug in the lead and plugged the battery up and then turned the radio on. And then he picked it up, tried to see if the gyro worked. And I didn't see it work. And then he picked it up and done it again. Hit a switch, picked it up, done it again. He laid it down. Oh, I know what I gotta do. He put the throttle down about 30%. He picked it up. It had stability, but it didn't have gyro, okay? So I told him, I said, look, dude, let me do it this way. So I took the bind plug, put the bind plug back in it, unplugged it, you know. Plugged the battery up, took the bind plug out, turned the radio on. And I told him, I said, look, man, I probably could have done everything, you know, but I was worried to death about that receiver being mounted upside down. And I didn't know if I was going to go in that radio and do some other different things. And he says, no, not really. It's already programmed to be upside down, so it's ready to go. So pilots, there's the end of this one. We got ring burners so far. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm out.